Hey, welcome to Sports Talk 60.
We're coming to you from our new studio in New Boston, Michigan.
On today's show, we have Tiger Talk, we have an interview with Tigers reliever Phil Koch, we have viewer mailbag, and we have our segment of favorite moment in Detroit sports history. All today on Sports Talk 60. So when we come back, we're going to take you out to Comerica Park. Sports Talk 60.
Where knowledge comes to play.
It's fun to watch a funny show when you're at home or on the go. It's fun to catch up on the twists they're talking about. It's fun to watch new movies right away. They're on demand, not on delay. If you're through with satellite, come on and shout. It's fun for you. It's fun for me. Come on, everybody, do Xfinity. Come on, everybody, do Xfinity.
Tigers are 10-6. They're playing tonight against Seattle Mariners. Are we impressed right now with the Tigers are at in first place, tied with Chicago at 10-6 at this point in the season?
I don't think anybody expected us to be 10-6. I think we're hanging on. We're a strong team. I think we just got to pick it up just a little.
So you're thinking people thought we should be better than 10-6? I'm taking it.
I would think maybe 13-3, 12-4. You know, we are a top team. We are picked to go to the World Series, and a lot of people around here are picking us to win it all. We should not be 10-6 at this point right now.
Well, I think we may be picked to go to the World Series with the caliber of some of the players we have, but I think the road leads through Texas to get to that World Series. After seeing the series this week against Texas, looking at their arsenal of hitting, I think right now Texas looks like a strong team right now. Of course, we don't want to count the Tigers out. We know when the team wakes up, the bats are going to wake up. Hopefully tonight against Seattle, that's when the bats will come.
Well, I don't think you can ever count Texas out, but Texas has speed. They ran on us. It's one thing that we don't do. You know, and I think everybody looks at the beginning of the season, everybody remembers 1984, 35-5. And as soon as you hit that 5-loss, caliber, or that 5-loss mark, you're wondering how good is this team going to be this year. And 10-6 is not a bad record right now.
No, we're tied in first. You know, we opened the season against Boston, which was nice. We opened with a higher caliber team. Then we go in and play Tampa Bay. We got the series with Chicago, and then we had the Texas series.
I like starting off with Boston. If you can beat Boston, and you can beat anybody, and we did. We beat them. We whooped them.
Yeah. So there you go. 10-6. Not too bad right now. We're tied for first. We're talking with Tiger reliever Phil Koch. Seattle's in town tonight. Phil, at this point in the season, Tigers are in first place, 10-6 tied with Chicago. Is this where we thought the Tigers would be right now at this point?
You know, actually I thought we'd be a little bit better. I think we had a couple tough luck losses, and when a team comes in and is hot and takes one of your best pitchers out of the game early, it's tough to watch. But at the same time, I mean, you can see by the way we go about our business, we don't quit. We don't stop fighting. And I mean, it's in a game like that, it's tough to still stay focused and go out there and get some good at bats in. And even scoring some runs is kind of a much greater challenge when the score is lopsided like it was. But I mean, we don't quit. We keep fighting to the end. So I mean, it's nice to see everybody taking their at bats like it's going to be their last, and everybody's throwing each pitch that they have like it's going to be their last. So I mean, it's not for lack of effort. It's there. It's just, things just haven't quite clicked our way just yet, but when they do, heads up.
Okay, now how's Phil Koch feel about Phil Koch's performance so far? Got a low ERA this year. You got 7 strikeouts, I believe, and you got 1-0 record. Seems like you're pitching good so far.
I'm throwing the ball all right. Not quite where I want to be just yet, but I mean, it's coming pretty quick. I mean, compared to last year, it's where it needs to be. But I'm relatively pleased with the way the games have gone when I've stepped in and to do my job. And with the run the other day, being Benoit's on the base path scoring, that kind of crushed me a little bit. I felt really bad about it, and my job is for that guy to not score, and he ended up scoring, so I felt like I failed miserably. So they sent me back out to, try and keep it there, which I was able to successfully do. So, I mean, it was kind of a 50-50 day for me.
We just had a good chat with Phil Koch. As you can see behind us, Phil Koch signing autographs. He's probably one of the fan favorites here. We love him in the media. Phil always has a good time with us. We're down in spring training, always finds time to talk to us. He talks to us today, but you can see him behind us doing the fan thing.
He's got a great sense of humor, and the fans love him as much as we do. We're considered fans too. But look at him. He's back here. He's signing for young and old. He's just a good guy.
Yeah, I agree. I love Phil Koch. He's just great with the fans. He's great with the media. Always has a kind word for us most of the time. But he's fun. He's got Comcast too. I'm sorry, he's switching to Comcast cable, which is a plus. So that was good. Now he can watch Sports Talk 60.
Yeah, a lot of people say he is one of the funniest and best people to interview.
He's funny.
And I got to agree, he is hilarious.
He's funny.
He's funnier than you are.
Yeah, not that funny, but you'll see right behind us when he comes up. Maybe he'll come up and do something, but we'll see. Hey, Phil. See how funny? See how funny he was? That was Phil Koch. Sports Talk 60. Detroit Sports Connection?
And knowledge comes to play.
Yeah, same thing.
.417, when all my favorite shows start.
Nothing comes on at 4:17.
Or does everything?
With On Demand from Xfinity, we can watch a show from last night or even last season. Thousands of choices anytime we want.
I love 4:17.
What do you see 418?
Love 4:18.
What do you see 419?
Get the best on-demand experience only with Xfinity. Yours for no additional cost. It's your entertainment, your way.
And the card, please.
Now watch your favorite on-demand shows and movies right on your iPad with the Xfinity TV app. It's a revolutionary new way to watch, only from Xfinity.
Found some fans going into the stadium. Once we talked about on the Opening Day special about the big tiger that goes in. Well, here you go. Some people want to take their picture, and we actually lured them in to do a little interview with us. Where are you from?
Livonia, Westland area.
And what's your name?
Cindy.
Cindy?
Chris.
Chris, both from Livonia area, correct?
Yep.
You guys got Comcast, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right, there you go. Now you got the youngsters today all decked out in their Tiger apparel. Is this their first Tiger game?
This is Ava's second game and Bryn's first game.
Oh. Hey, can you say anything? I think she was saying go Inge. And how about you? Can you say something?
Say go Tigers.
No? So you guys come to the Tigers quite a bit?
Yes, we do.
Okay, any favorite players?
Prince Fielder now. Used to be a big Maglio fan, but not anymore.
Now, are you happy with the Tigers right now at 10-6? They're tied for first with Chicago. Do you think they should be a little bit better? Or do you think they're right where they should be?
They should be undefeated.
And how do you think at the All-Star break?
At the All-Star break, if they're over 500, we'll be happy.
There you go. If they're over 500 at the All-Star break, we'll be happy. And with this lineup, folks, there's no reason why this team shouldn't be over 500 at the All-Star break. From downtown Detroit at Comerica Park, Sports Talk 60 at Detroit Sports Connection. We found a unique fan roaming the concourse here. What's your name?
Rick Francis.
And if you got a unique hat here now, is this a purchase hat or is this something that you made?
A friend of mine from Wisconsin makes these hats. It's big guy hats out in Wisconsin. He does hats for everybody.
So he actually makes them any team, or is it specialized on the Tigers, or because he knows you're a Tiger fan?
I have Red Wings, Pistons, Tigers, Lions, got them all, got all the hats.
So they're available to purchase and things like that?
Right. You order them and then they send them to you. This one here cost me $65, and they're nice.
Now, do you get a lot of people commenting on your hat?
I've had people from different countries come up to me and want pictures with me, so it's a lot of fun.
It's actually pretty neat. If you can key on the hat, it's got some sharp teeth, a bat, and a ball. Do you have a name for this particular hat?
No.
No?
It was signed by Willie Horton, too, right there.
No, it's signed by Willie Horton right on the bat, which is 1968 World Series and a Detroit native himself.
Yes.
So how's the team? You get a lot of season tickets here?
I get the tickets. I'm not a season ticket holder, no, but I would love to be.
Now, where in Michigan are you from?
Roseville.
Okay, there you go. We got a fan with a unique hat. Looks pretty good here from Comerica Park. Some of the fun here at Comerica Park is having fun with the fans, and with Sports Talk 60, that's what it's about. It's about the fans.
It is about the fan, and that's the great thing about being down here. We have plenty of fans.
And we have plenty of fans, and we love to have fun with those fans, and a lot of the fans have Comcast. So those are the fun fans we like to have fun with.
Fun fans have fun with. That is exactly what we're all about.
So today at Sports Talk 60, we're putting a little prank. If you know on the outfield wall, they have the numbers of all the greatest players in Tigers history.
Yes, they do. And there's one missing, and that's Ty Cobb.
Right, because he didn't have a number when he played baseball.
And with it being windy out, we're going to tell people that his number blew off the wall.
And that the Detroit Tigers are asking people to help find the number here in the stadium.
And the best part is, if they find it, we're going to give them free tickets to a Tiger game.
That's right. So it won't cost Sports Talk 60 nothing or Comcast Xfinity because there's no number to find.
Well, it's pretty good because we're going to look with them.
So here we are. We're trying to solve the mystery here, the Ty Cobb number off the wall. Do you ladies know that Ty Cobb's number fell off the wall and the Tigers are trying to locate it? Have you guys seen it?
This is funny, right?
No, it's not funny.
Oh.
Do you know where the wall's at down there?
What wall?
Right on the outfield right here. All the Tigers have a number on the wall, but Ty Cobb's is missing it. It must have fell down. Somebody took it.
No.
Yeah. So if you see it, make sure you get back with the Tigers, okay?
Okay, what's the number?
I think he was number 11.
11?
Yeah, he was number 11.
Birthday, no way.
Your birthday was the 11? 11 what?
I'm telling.
Are you 11?
These are all my daughters, see?
Wow. But anyways, ladies, be on the lookout for Ty Cobb's number, and if you find it, take it to Detroit Tigers office, okay? All right.
11, right?
It's number 11.
Okay.
Number 11. Are you familiar with the outfield wall, where all the players' numbers are on the wall, some of the greatest players in Tigers history?
Yes.
Now, did you see Ty Cobb's number fell off the wall?
There is no number for
There's no number. It's number 11. They're looking for the number today.
No.
No? Oh. I can't believe it. These girls are smart. These girls are smart, folks. We couldn't sell it to them. Are you guys familiar with the outfield wall?
No.
You know what numbers of the greatest players in Tiger history are on the wall?
Yes.
Well, Ty Cobb's number blew off today, and the Tigers are actually looking for it. So if you notice on the wall, all the Tiger players have a number but Ty Cobb. So if you guys find this, please, you got to take it to Tigers box office, okay?
Okay.
Are you guys good with that?
Sure.
All right, there you go. We got some helpers helping look for the Ty Cobb number today at Comerica Park.
And it is really windy down here at Comerica Park today, and we're standing next to Ty Cobb's statuette. But did you notice on the wall his number is missing?
Yes.
And why is his number missing?
Because they didn't have numbers back then.
Look at that, caught again.
The Tigers are looking. Do you guys familiar with the outfield out here where all the players' numbers are at?
No.
Okay, well, actually, all the numbers of some of the greatest Tigers in history are on the wall except Ty Cobb because it was so windy today that Ty Cobb's number blew off the wall. Do you guys happen to know what number Ty Cobb is? Or was?
24.
24?
15.
15. So now actually it was a number 11. So the Tigers have asked all the fans if they can find number 11 because it's made out of light wood. It's floating around the stadium somewhere in the wind, and they think it went in the stands. So if you find it, you get free 2 tickets to a home game.
Really?
Really?
I don't find it.
All
Yeah.
right. So you guys got to look for it. So mainly it's in the outfield section, okay?
Okay.
There you go. We got 2 more fans helping the Detroit Tigers find Ty Cobb number 11. You guys know what number Ty Cobb was?
Nope. Nope.
No. What's on? Look at turn and face to the side of your hat. Look.
That's 11.
See that number 11? Well, Ty Cobb wasn't number 11 because Ty Cobb didn't have a number. Because in the days when Ty Cobb played baseball, there was no numbers issued. Here we go. We're back with the ladies. Obviously, you were half right. All right, Ty Cobb didn't have a number. We were just fooling people just to see if they asked us what number he was. But you're right. Ty Cobb played in the days where they didn't give numbers out until like 1920s.
Right, and I remember Willie Horton.
That's the only Tiger you remember?
No, I remember a lot of them, but I ain't telling you.
She ain't gonna tell me, folks. Now the search is over. Believe it or not, Ty Cobb didn't have a number.
What?
Yeah, because he played like over 100 years ago, back in the early 1900s, that they didn't have numbers for the players back then. So Ty Cobb didn't have a ball number. What do you say to that one? 15 and 24 is out.
So we get free tickets anyways.
No, you don't get no free tickets.
Wait, so.
But you get to watch yourself on Xfinity on Sports Talk 60.
Woo! That's all that matters.
All right, how about Go Tigers?
Go Tigers!
There you go. Go Tigers from Comerica Park.
As you all know, Quest and CenturyLink have come together, and thankfully, they still offer the same old DSL speeds.
And?
To show our appreciation, I've taken the liberty of creating a new mascot. I present to you the CenturyLink Sloth. Half snail, half sloth. It's really slow.
What about Slail? It's got a nice ring to it, no?
We're going with Snoth.
Go faster than CenturyLink DSL with Xfinity Internet, only from Comcast.
In case you've been wondering where we've been all this time, well, now you know. Meet Bill Jr.
Well, we emailed out pictures a while back, but you know DSL. Good things come to those who wait. Which is why we feel Xfinity is too fast for us.
You can say that again.
Which is why we feel Xfinity is too fast for us.
I didn't mean literally say it again.
Go way faster than DSL with Xfinity Internet, only from Comcast.
News today in Detroit, Brandon Inge finally released by the Tigers after all the fans were calling for this move.
I don't think you want to say finally released. He spent a lot of time with the Tigers. Like you said, through thick and thin. He's been with us since 2000. He's been one heck of a player. Played third base, a real strong third base. His bat just was his demise.
Right. Through the good and bad years of the Detroit Tigers, they struggled through the early 2000s. 2006, making it to the World Series. Brandon had a great season in 2006, second on a team with 27 home runs behind Craig Monroe that season.
Right. He's done that twice. He had 3 years that he hit almost 30 home runs.
Right.
This year, the bat wasn't coming alive. He was batting 2 for 20. His infield play was just a disaster.
He wasn't a second baseman, though, and he was trying to learn that position in spring, and it just didn't work out for him.
It worked out. He went from catcher, like you said, with Pudge Rodriguez coming in, and he went to third, and he played a phenomenal third base. One of the best third basemen in the league.
Right. And it's ironic that the week that Pudge Rodriguez calls it quits, Brandon Inge is released.
Right.
And this started his demise way back when Pudge was signed here, and then he went to third, and then they signed Miguel Cabrera, and then he gets third base back. Now they signed Prince last year, Miguel back to third base. So Brandon really was out of spots to play.
Right. I think Brandon still has a future in baseball. He probably just needs a fresh start. I hate to see him go. He is probably one of my favorite Tigers.
And they're bringing up a new guy out of Toledo. Not new, 31 years old, but he's hitting down in Toledo right now.
Right now, he's 30 games into the season, got 23 RBIs, 15 home runs. Unbelievable.
Yeah, and hopefully he can add some spark to this Tigers lineup that drastically needs some hitting right now.
We really need some hitting.
Yeah. So Brandon Inge, wherever you go, we wish you luck. Thanks for all the great memories in Detroit that you had. My next guest needs no introduction. His distinctive voice, you should know it. He's a radio personality on 97.1 The Ticket. You'll hear him during every Red Wings and Tigers update. So Jeff Rieger from 97.1, how you doing?
What's going on? I would say I need no introduction, but the voice a lot of people hate. So I think they'll hear it and they'll cringe, and then they'll know it's me.
But they know who Jeff Rieger is. Obviously, we all listen
for good
to...
or bad, I guess. It doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, we all listen to Jeff Rieger. So I just want to know, one of your favorite moments, you've been in the media covering something in Detroit sports history.
Well, I would say my number one moment was just because it was so interesting, had to be the Armando Galarraga almost perfect game. And when Jason Donald hit that ball and when Jim Joyce made the call, and I remember exactly where I was. I was right in the tunnel waiting to go outside to get Armando Galarraga to do an interview. And then when it all went south, I went outside. I still got Galarraga. I came back in, and I saw the umpires coming into their room. And I thought to myself, well, I know what the Tigers are going to say. You know what the Indians are going to say. What's Jim Joyce going to say after he watches this? And I remember it like it was yesterday. Somebody from Major League Baseball came out and said, one of you guys can go in, a pool reporter. And my whole thing was, well, I got a microphone. Words do me no good. And it just so happened that Jim Joyce, a very stand-up guy, he knew what he did. He allowed everybody to come in. And I remember asking him a couple questions, and obviously you remember his response. I kicked the bleep out of it. And he knew he was at fault. He felt awful about it. He was pacing around. He was dipping. He was sweating. And, it was pretty amazing because that guy took the ability of having everybody in the ballpark hate him to having everybody, after he talked, feel so sorry for the guy. And to this day, I mean, you see, he's at the ballpark. You see the guy, and you kind of think, wow, I kind of feel bad for him. And nobody really feels bad for Armando anymore. He got the Corvette.
And by coincidence, he's in tonight's game.
That's right. He's at what? First base.
First base tonight.
So he has a chance to do it all over again. Obviously, there's some hits in this game, though, so it's not going to happen. I mean, the stash is still looking good. But, yeah, I'll never forget that. I mean, that was just a very solid moment. And obviously, I was the only microphone in the joint. And that audio, it amazed me how quickly it got everywhere. And you know what? I mean, it would be interesting to see what happened to Jim Joyce if he would have wrote the book, if people would have thought the same about him, if the audio never got out. So it was pretty interesting. And again, I mean, you feel bad for Armando Galarraga because the guy's never going to do that again. I mean, it's pretty obvious, unfortunately. That was his chance, and the Corvette's nice, but, how many people can say that through a perfect game?
Yeah. And that's probably a moment that a lot of people in Tiger history will always remember as a fan.
No question.
No question. There you go, Jeff Rieger. And on a personal note, when I broke into media, this was one of the guys that helped me along, not know my way through the areas of each stadium, and this guy actually kind of pushed you along and helped you out. So the distinctive voice.
There you go.
We're putting him on TV, folks.
That's for saying that, and that's for saying the kind words.
He's got a good voice, folks. Good voice.
There you go.
Listen to him on 97.1.
We're here with Dan Dickerson, voice of the Tigers on radio. Dan, we're wondering, what is one of your favorite memories of the Tigers seasons and the past seasons you've been here?
There are a lot. There are a lot, and I think people probably figure out which one is my most favorite. But leading up to it, I would say you can't forget the 2 playoff victories in the first round against the New York Yankees. First, the elimination game here in '06, and then the beautiful sounds of silence when the Tigers eliminated the Yankees at Yankee Stadium last fall, just because that was so tense. Benoit did that incredible job with the bases loaded. It's a 1-run game. They win it by 1. Fantastic first-round win. But I think you have to go back probably to the Maglio walk-off home run that clinched the ALCS, just because I think it's a favorite moment for a lot of reasons, because, you know, it's a 3-3 game, and then you learn after the game that somebody comes down, they're trying to figure out whether to put up the plastic in the locker room or not, and Maglio's the 5th batter up, and he's standing right down there on the stairs, and one of the clubhouse guys comes down, and he just says, put up the plastic. He guaranteed basically that he was going to win the game. And at that point, it was 2 outs, bases empty. Then you had single. He gets up. I'm picturing maybe a single to right because that's what he was so good at. And to hit that home run, and the way this stadium literally shook. This ballpark was shaky. And it was one of those joyous moments. I mean, you were 3 years removed from a 119-loss season, so there were so many things that went into it. But I'll always remember Placido Polanco rounding the bases, jumping up and down like a little kid with that hoodie on, and it was that's one of my favorite moments. That was just pure joy, and it was a lot of fun.
Well, that's a great moment that I remember, and thank you, Dan, for sharing it with us.
Absolutely. Nice talking with you.
And the card, please.
Now watch your favorite on-demand shows and movies right on your iPad with the Xfinity TV app. It's a revolutionary new way to watch, only from Xfinity.
So you really set up and support my devices?
Oh yeah, we can do it anytime, online and over the phone, or if you want, in person. Whoa, I know, it's pretty cool. Plus, I set up your other devices to run on a secure wireless network.
Really?
You're very good. Introducing Xfinity Signature Support, your 24/7 personal tech help desk, offering home networking, PC tune-ups, virus removal, and more, all from one source. Visit xfinity.com/signature support.
Welcome back to Sports Talk 60. This is the part of the show, Viewer Mail. And we have a couple questions, Kevin. People emailed us at sportstalk60@comcast.net. We're going to read your 2 emails on the air. You're entered into a drawing every month for Sports Talk 60 fan package if we draw your name. So email us your questions at sportstalk60@comcast.net. You'll be entered every month for the drawing. So the first question comes from Mark, who happens to be in Westland. Mark wants to know, where do we think the Tigers will be at the All-Star break?
I think we're looking at a pretty good team right now. We're having a little skid. I'm probably thinking, you know, it's halfway through. I'm going to be I'm thinking 50 and 30.
Okay, and actually, to be at first place or even second place at the All-Star break is going to depend on health of this team.
Right, and we're having issues right now. We just got Andy Dirks back, you know, who played great this week. Got to get our pitchers back into
Fister's going to be key. He's starting to throw. But, you know, it is early yet for the All-Star. But to be there in July, we're going to have the hitting improve. The pitching staff's going to have to stay healthy. And everybody's just going to have to contribute for this team.
It's still a long ways away, so who knows what's going to happen.
Okay, next question comes from Frank, who's out in Northville. And Frank wants to know, actually, which was a quick question here, Brandon Inge. With Brandon Inge being gone, where do we see the Tigers filling this void at?
I think we're going to see a lot more of Ramon Santiago, and I think the next one possibly to go could be Rayburn if he doesn't pick his game up.
And you always got Don Kelly. You know, Danny Worth is still down in Toledo. More of an infielder, first base, plays a little bit of second base, but Danny Worth could be that guy. But we do have Don Kelly that could play second and third and outfield. But I agree with you. Santiago, a little bit better glove than Rayburn. If Rayburn don't start to produce, this could be the wake-up sign. We released Inge. if these guys don't produce, we're not afraid to get rid of anybody.
This could be exactly what they need, exactly what you said, a wake-up sign. And we're tough on the infield.
Yeah.
And Santiago plays a great second base. If we get him moving, can he play the rest of the season, though?
So there you go. Thanks for the questions. Email us at sportstalk60@comcast.net. Both of you have been entered in for the monthly drawing. Sports Talk 60.
Where knowledge comes to play.
If you want to keep up with the guys at Sports Talk 60, head us up on our Facebook page at
Sports Talk 60. Or you can hit us on our Twitter page at
Sports Talk 60. Or email us at sportstalk60@comcast.net. If you want to send us one of your shirts from your organization, we'll wear it right here on the air. Today we have the Comedy Improv Troupe 94 East. We're showcasing their shirt today.
Or if you're interested, we need a theme song. Send us something.
If you're a hot band out there, yeah, send us a theme song for the show. So email us at sportstalk60@comcast.net, and we'll tell you where to send your shirt to. Hey, thanks for joining us here today on Sports Talk 60. We hope you enjoyed the show. We're going to see you next week on Sports Talk 60. The Detroit Sports Connection.
I was getting there.
You didn't say it,
I was getting in a second.
You didn't say it, best. Get out of here.
Jeff, everywhere John and I go, we have an issue where everybody says, I heard you on the radio. I heard you on the radio. Do you ever have a problem where people say, are you John Theed?
You know what? A couple times. You know, I was just in a video store the other day, actually, and I was walking around and I was talking on the phone, asking the woman if what she wanted to watch, and a guy, you know, tapped me on the shoulder and said that exact same thing to me. Are you John Theed? And I looked around and I said, who the hell's John Theed?
All right, well, that's all I got for my time with Jeff.
I kid. We all know who John Theed is. It's not you, is it?
Oh, no. No, I wear sweaters like that. I'm good.
Yes, don't make fun of the sweater.
I'm singing to you. I'm cleaning the floor while I'm on the mic.
Moses?
No. I'm cleaning the floor as I'm talking to you. I'm Swiffering in the studio. It's a Swiffer song. No, we're getting
Error. Hold on.
Brandon Inge released by the Tigers after a long. Brandon? What did I say, Nancy?
Brandon Ringe.
We have a segment for you on Detroit favorite sports moments. Ding. So now we're going to take you out to Comerica Park.
Say when we come back, we're going to
when we come back. Send us your favorite shirt. We'll use it right here on the air and we'll read it to you. Oh, we won't read it to you. 60. Hit us up on our Facebook page at. Hey, if you want to keep up with the guys at Sport. What'd I do?
I was making a face.
How you doing?
Why can't you be serious?
He is.
Is that rat in the corner? Oh, no!
Ready? Ready, cat? Hey, welcome to Sports Talk 60. We hope you like today's show. We'll see you.
You do realize you're taping.
Is he taping?
Am I?
Yes.
Does it say record?
Oh, yeah, it says record.